The day I tried to live, for real this time, not adapted for standard tuning. I remember my mindset that day very clearly. I had full intention of doing it for real, and then my head started to explode a little bit, but we've got it all under control now. This video is for Michelle Pendergrass, Scott Sparling, Matthew Kennedy, GK87, Teak05, Sean V, Nikki Doto, Hillary O'Callahan, and Joker. And Batman. And while I'm practicing my pronunciation, I would like to take a moment to thank from the bottom of my heart Mr. David Underwood and Mr. Nicholas Weller for signing up for the Patreon supporter of the Cause Club. Gentlemen, thank you so very, very, very much. And if you would like to find out what that's all about, the link, of course, will be in the description. I may have taken a liberty or two with the tuning here. I'm not quite sure. And the reason I'm not quite sure is because I ran with two very bold assumptions about you. One, you don't want to break a string when you're tuning to this song. And two, you do not have a personal guitar tech to put, different strings on. So if you have to tune so far low or high, it won't break or be too wobbly. But don't worry, it doesn't matter. There might be an E where there's supposed to be a B, but it's all E's and B's, and it's going to sound exactly like the day I tried to live. So here we go. Your E string is going to be regular. E. Your A string is going to be the same E, so way, way, way down. Sounds the same. Your D string is going to be a B, so you're going to tune it down 3 notes, followed by your G string. This is one I think is supposed to be a B, but I'm going to make it an E. It's less floppy this way, it still sounds great. Followed by your B string being B, and your E string being the same B. Weird to hear. We're going to start on the B string, 15th fret. We're going to call the strings what they're always called so our heads don't explode here as well. Of course, you could do the E string, 15th fret, because they're the same note in this tuning, but I like the B string. You can choose for yourself. The B string is going to go 15, 14, 12, 15, and then down to 9, but when we get to 9, we are going to add the D string, 9th fret as well. This is where Chris, in his all B tuning in this section, would just go, but in order to, again, avoid floppy string syndrome, I think this is worth it and not that difficult. Anyways, so D and B9, and it's going to go 9, 9, 12. B string, 15, 14, 12, 15, down to 9, where we grab the D string also, 9, 12. And there's two things going on in this little riff. There's, of course, the oh so lovely melody thing, but also the bass note is switching from the D string to the A string. So when you're on the just B string section, try to strum from just the D string. Get down to the D and the B string section, you may now involve the A string or both the E and the A string. This song's in a weird time signature, of course, but I don't think we have to talk about that. We've all heard it a bajillion times, and we can just feel this one out. One of the cool things about this tuning is it is a great big E power chord, which means that anywhere you put a finger across all the strings on any fret, it's a power chord as well. And like Pretty Noose, this song uses almost all power chords available on the planet Earth, probably not just F. I think that's the only one, but we're going to start on the 12th fret and just focus on the lower strings for the first bit here. We're going to go 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. And notice where the opens come in. They come in everywhere but 12 and 8, and I don't think 7 either, but if you do it, that's okay. So your finger just comes off as it walks down, and we're not skipping any frets between 12 and 5, so it's all about timing. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. And of course, going into the chorus, it turns into big power chords at the 7, 6, 5. And that's, of course, a one-finger jobby. Well, I called it the chorus because it has the title in it. We could argue till we're blue in the face about which part the chorus is, but of course I mean the part that's the same as the verse, but the big power chords, so your one big finger thing. 12, same exact thing, but all the strings. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Probably no opens there as well, and I just want to take a moment to note that the 6 to 5 is a strum, slide, strum, strum, strum thing. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, slide, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. So many fives. I want to clarify there that where you would do an open in the verse, that becomes a little sloppy slide thing, much like the 6 to 5 regular in the verse, but throughout the chorus, anywhere you would have done a sloppy open. So. One more time around, this is where Chris and Kim have distinctly different parts, but you can kind of do both of them. I'll show you both of them, and then I'll show you how to combine them, and you can, sort it out for your own satisfaction there. But Chris's part is power chords 7, 8, 12, 9. Do it again. 7, 8, 12, 9, and then up to 12. Go into the exact same thing as the verse, but starting on the 9th fret instead of the 12th fret. You see, we get down to the 2nd fret there, so just poor lonely F is the only power chord not in this song. But Kim, of course, is doing the theme from the intro. I like the E string here now. I don't know why. You can use the B string if you want. 15, 14, 12, 15, 8. It sounds weird, but that's the note that Chris lands on when Kim lands on it as well. Chris is on that power chord. Kim lands here, so it checks out. 15, 14, 12, 15, 8. 11, that sounds weird too, but the rule here is wherever we land on the E string, we're going to go up 3 frets from that. So 15, 14, 12, 15, 8, 11. The second one's normal. 15, 14, 12, 15, 9. Up 3 frets to 12. Then you do that all again. And then you start another one as if it's going to be normal. But down to 7, up to 10, 3 frets higher than 7, and this note resolves really nicely into that. Here's how I'm doing it. You do Kim's part, and then you land on Chris's 2nd power chord and 4th power chord. So you do your... Be sloppy about it. Get the strings now, because you're the only guitar playing. You can even do that E string 11th fret after you land on the 8th fret power chord. 9, 12. Do it again. Like it's going to be normal. 7, 10 with your pinky finger, and then into your... Kim has that little part at like 3 minutes and 20 seconds, and I watched a live version as his hand was not in the position mine's about to be in, but I took that tuning liberty. Anyways, here's the notes. I like this. G string 7th fret, B string 5th fret, E string 7th fret, G, B, E, G. Oh, and then we have the harmonics in the next verse. Do the 12th fret of the E string and the 17th fret. The song ends, of course, on Kim's 12th fret harmonic. He does this routine again in the outro. And the bass goes 5, 4, open, so you could go big dramatic ending if you want, though nobody does that, of course, in the acoustic version, where Chris played Seasons, and then this, he went harmonics on the 5th fret, 7th fret, 12th fret to end it, but that ends my bricolage, so to speak, of the day I tried to live for real, except for my one tuning liberty there. I hope that was helpful. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time with more stuff. Goodbye.